All right. Now they should be able to hear us.
All right. Hi, everyone. Like, nice to see you.
Someone named Shadowcare just followed.
Hey, thank you. Very nice. Gonna be doing a little bit of a weaponsmithing stream to show off the new system a bit. Make some new bits.
Show me your
Maybe
bits.
go through the show me your bits. Maybe we'll go through the recent weapon suggestion components and add some from there.
Yeah, that sounds good. You'll have to do that because if I change my Discord screen, it's it'll mess with everything.
Right.
So
I didn't think about that.
yeah, I didn't either.
I'm trying to think of how I can do that then. I want to be able to send it to you since we're relying off of Discord.
I can look it up on my phone and at least see what you are
Yeah.
referring to.
That works. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff in there. We'll have lots to pull from.
Don't leak your pics there, Juan.
Don't leak my pics.
Like that one?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sweet.
All right. Well,
make some stuff to get started. Show kind of the general.
Yeah.
How it works. I guess so. I mean, it's no secret that my UI kind of sucks, so I do want to improve it. But this is it right now.
I don't think your UI is too bad.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I know it's not like the worst. I don't like this a lot. I think I've definitely have gotten better over the years, but it still is probably my weakest point. Let's see. I do want to work on axes today because I don't have many axe heads. He just sent me a bunch, so I should be able to set those up.
I did send you a bunch. A couple of good ones.
Yeah. How many are here? I have 14 different axe heads. So yeah, we should be able to set up a bunch of them.
Dang. I still haven't seen all of this in like its full glory, so I'm just kind of sitting here watching you.
Oh, you haven't? Oh yeah, you haven't. I think only Juan has.
Yeah, I think Juan's the only one who's really looked at this so far.
This out.
It's such a tiny axe.
It's so stupid. I love it. I want more stuff like that, where you could just do stupid. Oh, that's not right. I should move that up. Reinforced ash shaft. I can do that right now.
And this is the weapon bit smithing process over here. All
Yeah.
right. So let's take a
apart
look.
stuff for me. Dude, now I can't remember how it looked. I'm gonna have to do that again.
Sort you.
So I'm gonna have to do axe. Do those. What was this one called? Shoot, reinforced ash shaft.
I realize I can't see
Put that up.
the notifications very well, but thank you to whoever just followed Milo.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he.
There we go. That's a bit better.
We didn't want to tax his computer too much because Unreal can be pretty strong.
Yeah.
So-
a bit much.
Yeah, so I'm doing the streaming and I get all the notifications, so I will do my best to call you guys out for him.
Yes.
Erd Cultist?
Or cultist. Hey, thank you. Yeah, these are all axe sets I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the moment. Let's add some more. How can I do this nicely?
Alright.
show everything.
Hopefully those should pop up
That's not bad.
more readily for me, so that way I can actually read the names out as they come up.
Nice, great.
Okay.
They're the accents that you made. I'm gonna add these. I already have this one actually. Look at all these.
Trying to see which axe head did I didn't see mine on there.
Huh? All these?
Oh, well, I didn't make those.
Oh, I guess you mean, like, broken apart.
Yeah. I cut them up for you, but I was like, I didn't
you
make
cut
any
'em
of
up.
those.
Yeah, you're right.
Gotta give credit to the proper artists.
You're right.
Alright.
See, in this one,
Ooh.
make sure I have one separate. We'll leave this over here. Here's one axe head.
I'm glad I took the time to separate all those materials. That looks really good.
Yes, me too. I can just swap them out whenever. Looks so nice. It really makes it easy to add a bunch of like different components
Mm-hmm.
without making entire new models, which is nice. And this one. What? Accent? Accent. Hey, welcome. Glad you made
Hey.
it.
Welcome, Cyphernal. I'm scrolling through the threads to see if I can find something that's highly upvoted that I might be able to start crafting.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. This one
like-
is similar to.
Monster Parts and Gems is a fun one.
I agree. I do want to do like goblin bits because we already have undead bits that you made, which are really
Hey.
good.
I told you, if you're gonna make me model goblin bits, you gotta pay me more.
I will.
Oh
Goblin
god.
bits, it's worth it. Yeah.
What have I covered?
This one. There we go. Blood and bone ones are cool. Yes, I do like those.
Oh.
For sure.
I just came across that one.
Yeah, those are definitely. We definitely gotta do something with those.
Oh. Those are really nice.
Where is it?
Bone ones, I feel like, are kind of easy.
Bone ones are?
Yeah, because it's mostly just the color and some of the
Uh-huh.
shape.
I'll have a look out too.
I'm looking at the mace, though. I really love the mace, but I know it's going to be so difficult to get that kind of detail on a low poly model.
Yeah, that's the tough part, is getting a good balance between the two.
Yeah.
His name. Sorry, it's not gonna be interesting when I do this part, but
That's right. I don't even have a model up, so I can't even switch to mine. There's the bag of rocks. I could always make a couple sacks for you.
I do want that. Lava weapons, that's genius. I don't know why that wasn't suggested. So I just want to do it. Make a new actor class so I can drop it in here.
I feel like I'm going to wind up pivoting to making full-on weapon models and then just having to break them up once I'm done.
I think that'd be a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Drop my. Actually, let's make a new crate. These crates are just where I'm testing weapon bits. Place them in there, I grab them out, I test them. Heirloom suggested, I did see that.
I saw that one. I didn't see any pictures with it, so I didn't read through it too much.
Yeah,
But-
there's some. It's mostly like component, like required items for it.
Gotcha.
Would work well.
If you've got any idea of what an heirloom component might be from the Harbingers, I will whip something up.
Ooh, that'd be sick. Probably blood, honestly. Yeah, that's sick.
Do you have physics with like your potion liquid? Oh my god, Juan, no.
No. What?
Well, I was just thinking I could model like a little tiny bottle as like the pommel, and so it's just a little clear
Oh, I
bottle
see what
filled
you
with
mean.
blood.
Oh, that'd be sick. I don't have that. I wish I did though. Oh, look at that. I gotta fix that one. That ass shaft is giving me issues.
We're a little bit
It's getting
quiet,
a tiny
huh?
bit quiet. Yeah.
Is your Twitch all the way up? Maxed? Okay.
Maxed. Yeah. Okay. This. Sorry, I'm doing stuff off screen too. It's kind of hard when it's just one screen. So
Yeah.
Windows.
Yeah, I think that's probably just Milo's distance from his mic.
I can move it a little closer. Let me try.
They just said that you're a little muffled. All right, so I cranked up our volume a little
A
bit.
little closer.
Milo was a real
person. You're right. Yep. I sure am. Oh wait, I need ash shafts. An axe head. A little better. Still looks goofy, but that's kind of the point. There you go.
So can you actually hold like a potion in your hand?
You can't. I mean, I added something recently that I don't know. I didn't even. I wonder if it's in this build that I'm playing on. But no, you don't really hold potions.
Okay.
There's no liquid or anything like that either.
Yeah, I figured that liquid physics would probably be a little too much.
Yeah. There are tricks you could do like with materials, but I don't really know how to do all that. Question is something we'll be able to do in game or is a dev thing? This is the new weaponsmithing. This is what you'll be able to do. You have all the components that you craft, and you can make them however you want. Like I just made here, I'll make it again to show you how stupid someone could get. Actually, that's a good one. And there's a short one, so you can do just ridiculous stuff. This tiny little thing with a huge hammerhead.
Now that's a warhammer.
Damn, look at that. That's stupid as hell.
Milo over here replicating the Doom hammer from World of Warcraft.
Yeah. And then you craft them, and then this will scale the stats of the weapon accordingly. And then you can stop it whenever. But let's see how that looks. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing ever. It's pretty quick, though.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really want to just let people make ridiculous stuff or cool stuff. You're gonna need to test that thing. Yeah. Axe. Do any of these. And then I think it was the ash shaft. To an axe head. Yeah, or...
I believe the hope is to maybe one day get console ports, but currently there are no console ports on any type of Horizon. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, I hope so. Like, you never know. But right now, it's kind of not in the scope of things.
Yeah.
Unless the game, like, blows up again, gets a bunch more of attention, maybe then we'll be able to encourage a push for consoles, but even then, who knows? It's hard to say.
Yeah, and it'll definitely require controller support to be finished by then.
Yep. Yeah, and that's coming probably the next couple months.
Oh wow, that's pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a whole team working on it now.
Sweet.
A little more higher than that. I'm adjusting the height of this. For those who are wondering what I'm doing.
I'm currently searching up weapon ideas.
Pretty good.
The Gingy actually had a good
yeah.
idea about as far as like heirloom pieces of other harbingers of your bloodline is something like based on essentially what class they were. So like a frost mage, a blood warrior.
Oh yeah, that would work. You can have those be really hidden throughout the world.
Yeah.
Or even in like tombs and stuff. Yeah, we could totally do something like that. That's the hope with this system, is to have weapon bits, like important bits, like kind of like this blade. Well, this one will be craftable, but how did I use it? Moonstone. Moonstone's pretty rare, but I want these to be the harder to make weapons, and I want stuff that's like specifically found in certain spots that you can use in crafting. I think that'd be fun. Kind of like a special blade.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the kind of mix of both like special weapons that you can find out there, but then also ones that you're able to craft. So
yeah, I want a good balance of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my goal with this, is that encourage exploration and crafting it yourself. Oh, and I should show this too. It loads in. You can disassemble weapons whenever. I'll give you all the pieces back. I'm still trying to work out if I should tie that to your weaponsmithing level. But I don't know.
Like the amount that you get back?
Yeah, like I was thinking maybe having it have a % chance of just ruining a piece the lower your level is. So you have a chance of it just breaking, but I don't know. I guess we'll kind of see how the initial feedback goes, and then we can go from there.
My knee-jerk thought on that, of course, you know, always room for workshopping and stuff, but my knee-jerk thought is maybe instead of it breaking, it just winds up becoming like the lowest tier that you can smelt down for the materials or something again. So that way it's not like something is lost, but you're still getting that experience and progression.
Right. So you get like the copper ingots back if you break a copper thing. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
Because like, as I love that idea. I love the idea of, you know, possibly breaking something that you are working on, but when you get to the extreme side, it's like those games that require you to have like 30 different currencies to be, I think
right. Yeah.
What was that action RPG that came out like 2 years ago? Ark or something like that?
Ark?
I don't remember. It was like an Asian RPG that released in the States, and like people went crazy to play it, and basically the end game of it was hoping that you got lucky with a roll of the materials that you spent hours gathering.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
That sounds really frustrating. Oh, shoot.
No, not New World. Asian RPG Ark? Was it Ark?
Maybe a grant space request for Bagger Rocks. I was genuinely hoping to do that. I reached out to the animator that I usually work with. What's it called?
Lost Ark.
Lost Ark. Yes, I have heard of that.
I knew it had an arc in it.
Yes, you're right. I did reach out to my animator for that Bag of Rocks, and he said he wasn't available right now, so I'm trying to make something else work.
Yeah, we definitely think that would be really fun. As soon as we read that, we all started coming up with ideas of like other types of throwables that could be built off of that.
Yeah, I think there's lots of things you can build off from there. Gonna make a Bag of Rocks would definitely be hilarious.
I'm honestly, genuinely just imagining like pop rocks.
Yeah, pop rocks, those little snappers that you throw 4th of July.
Oh yeah.
Should wait, should be 40. There we go. Let's read this 5. Okay.
It's weird.
Okay, now I have this. Exploding enchanted goblin skulls. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Just collecting goblin heads.
That's the kind of stuff I want with this system.
I love that. Quick, someone write that down. Write that down.
Awesome that you got Spiff's attention. I know, it's crazy. It blows my mind. As soon as I saw his suggestion, I like ran downstairs to tell my wife.
Aw.
Okay, let's try this new axe head. Any of these are fine. Oh, that's bigger than I thought it was. I call it a small dwarven axe head. That's not small.
Will not say it. I will not say it.
Resist.
This is not my stream. It's a dwarven hex head for small dwarves. Yeah, that makes sense.
For small dwarves, yeah.
It's a dwarf baby's rattle.
Is this bone metal pommel without the bone metal grip? It looks a little. It's a little scrotumy. Just a little bit.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's the wrong color.
Just a little bit.
All right, you want to keep that in, or you want me to fix it?
No, we're keeping that. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
That's great. That's gonna be my main. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, because I've worked with that so much. That was one of the first things added. Oh, sorry, just my fan.
You've worked with those nuts so much before? Milo.
Get those. What can I say?
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, what's the name of this axe head? Winged. I think winged sounds nice.
I was gonna say I didn't name any of them, so good luck.
I know. I think that's been the hardest thing that's slowing me down. It's so quick to add them, except when it comes to naming them. I want them to be kind of unique and be able to like remember what they are, but it's so hard coming up with names for all of them. The testicular terror.
I mean, I feel like.
Valkyrie's axe head. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, you're just changing the names like actually in the file system.
No, this will be their display name.
Oh. See, here, I thought you were just going to keep it as, like, generic axe head whatever, and then...
Yeah, I could do
let
that.
them name it.
I feel like if I got a bunch of those, it would be hard to remember which ones were which ones I liked.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. No audio, but I don't have headphones. No worries.
We'll wave.
Gilded with anything gold. That's kind of what I've been doing. I know these have gold in them, but I kind of see that as like dwarven gold, so I kind of stick to dwarven name conventions. So Valkyrie works really well with that, actually. 16, speed, 8, 40. Let me get the materials for this. Put them on here. a new actor. Oh, yeah, I did.
I don't know, Milo. Did you?
I'm sorry. I'm speaking out loud.
No, that's fine. That's
Thinking out loud. Speaking out loud. I hope I am.
that's exactly how you stream. You just kind of stream of conscious. They call it streaming not because you are live streaming to the internet, but because you are speaking a stream of consciousness.
Oh, look at that. So
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty well then, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you're practically streaming in your office all day.
I guess so. I do talk out loud to myself on work.
Sometimes you gotta.
Yeah, like when I'm working out something that's like really confusing me, I'll like whisper to myself. Sound like a madman.
It's called rubber ducking. Thank you.
Yeah, rubber ducking. Yep. There we go. Sent your trailer off to Jeff Keighley yet? He wouldn't even look at it. He'd spit on me, dude.
Is that a Bungie person?
He's the head of Xbox.
Oh.
I don't know if head is the right word for it, but
It depends on the kind of head that you mean, because...
yeah.
Wait, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. No, Xbox, we don't mean it. Please.
No.
Take on the Bloodline. He needs the money.
Yes, please. I need the attention. I didn't put a apostrophe in here, so I didn't know what to look for. Oh, I can't put an apostrophe in there. Oh, that's good. Oh well. When is the Summer Games Fest? I lose track of all the fests coming up. Murloc jump scare.
Oh yeah, apparently he's just a video games journalist.
June 6th. Oh, it's coming up.
Kind of looks like Alan Tudyk.
I don't know who it is, but I like his name.
You would recognize him if you saw him.
I'll look him up. I
Alan
just need to be
Tudyk's-
sure I spell his name right.
Tudyk.
Oh, it's not. Twodick? Oh, that guy. I know
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah, exactly. Now look up Jeff Keighley.
Yeah.
It's not exactly one-to-one, but like
I see it. Yeah.
they could be brothers.
The heck? Look how off that is. Let me open up the. Where is it? I can put it right here. Is this off center? It might just be the shaft I have. Right
Milo,
there.
please.
You can't talk about bits without it sounding kind of raunchy. Damn,
You're
that's a
just
thick
making it too easy.
accent.
Oh my god.
Damn. Curved grips. Well, I guess that's curved grips on axes aren't weird. It just looks weird on this one. Come on, that wasn't that bad.
Oh man. No, it was just you started to go like, man, curved grips are I don't know if you were gonna say awesome or weird, but
Man, curved grips are the best. Ooh, there we go.
a cane sword.
Pretty good looking.
Thank you. So are you.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, that's sick. I'd rock that axe. Make a cane sword with that handle. I think you actually pretty much can. This one, and I have some curved grips as well, which... Well, maybe I don't. Oh, it's not in my inventory. Do that one. That one's pretty curved.
Every time.
Every time you hear curved.
It's gonna get me every time.
Never old.
I
that's
keep
jank.
chuckling like a child.
Can't help yourself.
I can't.
That's kind of good. Do not like that blade very much. Yeah, that's some. You can make some stupid looking swords. Yeah, the ribcage is goofy, but I love it.
Ribcage?
Where'd it go? The one you made, the bone metal knuckle guard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the curved grip, it goes right through it. But
Aw.
you get what we're going for.
Yeah, too bad you can't add like a second socket for the bottom of the guard to like snap to, so that way it always
Yeah,
like
like so it
adjusts.
snaps here.
Yeah.
The pommel. That would be cool. I'm sure there is a way to do it, but
Well, that way it would snap to
I'm
both
not
like the
done.
top of the hilt and the bottom of the hilt, so that way it always like splits the distance.
Right. The only trouble with that is that the blade is dependent on the guard. So if it was angled, the blade would be going off at an angle as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well,
But I think that's part of the fun is getting the bits that don't work well together and just going with it. Like you can get some stupid looking stuff that doesn't really go well together, but you're able to do it just because it's fun. It's actually kind of cool. Rapiers, yes, actually, I'm going to be adding a few today, hopefully. You can do pretty much the same as all other blades. Is the grip, pommel, and guard, but then the rapier blades are different. These have different animations, of course. Ooh, I bet you can make it really... There you go. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
ooh.
Every current weapon? No, this will be specific to player crafted weapons. Preset weapons won't be part of this system. Let's see, what was the next action? Endgame spells like the meteor? Yes, I want that as well. I think I'll be adding more of those when I get time to go back into the skill trees and really fill those up. I mean, a lot of them are pretty full and have plenty, but you know, there's some emptier ones that I want to revisit. Damn. Wait, what is that? Is this on your end or is this on my end? Do you
That's
know?
probably on my end. It's probably a UV bug. I might have missed connecting that specific piece. If you can tell me the head, I'll fix it.
That one is Axe Large 5 head. I might be able to just do...
It might not have a material assigned to it is the problem.
Isolate. No. That one. Yeah, I don't think it does. Looks like I don't see it getting highlighted when I isolate it. Oh wait, this one. Yeah, something to do with the what you
Thanks
said.
for the follow, Weeg.
Whatever you said.
Oh, you said it was
Bring back the
Axe
stack.
5 head?
Axe 5. Yep.
Large Axe 5.
Just that one little bit there.
What'd you call me?
A little bit.
And thank you, Phantasmite. Weird, it's not doing your,
Not doing my little stream elements thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's popping up, but it's like the generic one. It's not the one that you showed me.
My little donkey.
Yeah, it's not Ferguson.
Yeah, I think it's Ferguson. Or the cross swords, I can't remember. Okay, I'll hold off on this one then, so that one's ready. See if this one's good. Bring this over here. Whoop. Yeah, it looks fine.
Wait, that's the one that I'm looking at now. Hold on.
Oh, that's the one?
That
The one has like the star shape of no.
Oh, that's because I clicked 6, not 5. Duh. Alright, let's try this
I'm the
again.
kind of guy who doesn't love this style of weapon with the glowy bits. I like more plain looking weapons. Like if this was more like I can get it. Oh shoot, no, that's part of that. If that was more like this, I think I'd like these styles better. When glowy bits are added, I kind of lose interest.
Can you show me the one that's messed up again?
Yeah. This one right here.
All right.
We make different animation categories for weapon classes. That's sort of what the classes are, like rapier. Here, I'll pull it up. Like, all of these have different, well, actually, not all of them. One-handed sword, mace, and axe are all the same animations, but all the others are different from one another. I want to eventually have unique animations for all of them, but animations are expensive. So like a rapier will have different animations than just a standard one-handed sword. Here, I'll just put this one here.
To be honest, I don't see anything wrong on the model.
No? Might be something
No.
on my end then.
Yeah, and it looks like it's textured correctly.
Look at that. Like rapiers look like that.
Ooh.
While one-handed has this standard this.
I like how you're using
There's gonna be a way to
the
craft.
pickaxe
Go
bit.
ahead, sorry.
The pickaxe bit of that weapon?
Oh yeah, because the other one was using the other head, and to make it a bit more unique, I flipped it. So that one looks fine to you, you said?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing.
Interesting.
There's nothing wrong, at least from what I see, with the texturing. I mean, it's very obviously wrong there.
Yeah. I mean, we can skip this one for now. We'll come back to it. Because this one's working fine.
Yeah, because it's picking up the UV weird, like that portion, like that specific coordinate is grabbing a whole bunch of different stuff instead of... Maybe I can try re-exporting it.
Yeah, maybe that'll do it. Wasn't twisted axe head, why not? Yeah, that's good. What if there will be a way to craft your way of armor? There will be armor crafting eventually, but it won't be as in-depth as weapon crafting, just because armor crafting is so much more complex and difficult to work with. Weapon crafting is a lot easier. Do 20, and this one will be slower. What's a lot? We keep losing it. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I wish we could do in-depth armor crafting like this, but I just don't know if I'll be able to. Okay. New type. It'd be a lot to have to pick every piece of armor. Yeah, and then like coloring the armor, and yeah, it'd be just generally tough.
I was gonna say, coloring I could see being maybe easy. Like, you just toss them to me, and then I assign specific parts, specific color materials.
Well, I can do that already with how my armor system is set up. It's just more of allowing like the player to set all that. That's the tough part.
Gotcha. All right, I re-exported it and shared that with you in the drive.
Okay. 1 sec, I'll grab that and test it out. Different items change your stats. Yeah, that's something I really wanted to lean into, because the previous weapon system, or weapon crafting system, I should say, was very weak. I did not like it at all. I just closed the freaking thing I was working on. Whoops. I did. Whoops. yeah, I did not like the previous weapon crafting system. I thought it was very shallow. Uh, didn't really have any depth to it other than getting levels and unlocking full new weapons. Just wasn't really fun. So I decided to completely revamp it and add some depth to it.
Depth to those curves.
Depth to those curved shafts.
Well, now you made it weird.
And... No, it's a curved shaft. I'm about to add it. Let's see. See? Warped wooden shaft.
Of course it's wooden.
Of course it's wood. Yeah, that's sick. Uh-oh. I can see right through it.
Oh, did I miss that one too? That one's number 6, right?
That is 6. I mean, I think with most... Oh, no, you'd still be able to see it a little bit. Wood.
Oh, yep.
One
Yeah.
portal gun? Oh my gosh.
Sure did.
Actually, there is a portal spell in the game. You just need to know how to get it. Let's see. Endscape, I think it's called? Yeah. See, if you do that, you can have portal in the game. Oh my, look at Jesus. I haven't used these in like probably 2 years. They're just so... I was really excited for portals, but good lord, they are hard to work with. Let's try it again. Just out of curiosity. Sorry if the textures are muddy. It's running on an editor, so I have my streaming pool turned way down.
Life of a game dev.
Sorry. Oh. Yeah, this is bright. Now you know not to do that.
Alright, I threw that one in the...
Okay, let me open up the drive. And then re-import those two. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did it twice. I thought it'd be funny.
Flashbang out!
Yeah, there we go.
Milo, please!
So stop funny. Okay, let me go here. And then open up the go. Fixed. Add. Fixed. Let me import these. Let's see if he fixed it. See if he gets fired. Oh, you're keeping your job.
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I do need to add the blade sockets. Or not blade socket, this would be handle socket. Here we go.
Yeah, you probably should put your sunglasses back on, just in case.
I swear I won't do the portals again. I didn't realize how broken they were.
He swears on my life.
I swear on that guy's life.
Hey, wait a minute.
There we go. Let's see if that fixed it. Axe. Bone metal grip. Then the nutsack pommel. And then just an axe head. Yep. Looks much better. Look at that.
Everything I make is phallic.
Wait till we get the goblin stuff. What was the other one? 5, right?
Yeah. 5 was the other one that I picked. Or re-exported. I won't say I fixed it, because I don't know what was wrong with it, so...
Well, let's see. Here's the new one. He'll make a skin sword. I was sending Drillion ideas, and I was just about to send him. No, it's still there. Weird.
Why am
I
I
was about
both?
to send him. Let's make a mushroom sword. I was like, wait, how would that even look? And there's only one way that can look, and it's definitely not something I want to have.
I don't know.
Okay, I think-
I could try doing it.
Good try.
My wife just popped in
That's
and
really
asked
weird.
why I am naked and the blacksmith.
Why I'm naked in the blacksmith? What?
Why is Cody both almost naked and the blacksmith? I don't.
Oh. Is she
Oh
talking
wait.
about my character?
Either your
Because I'm naked
character.
in the game.
Okay, you're naked in the game. And then apparently I. Oh,
Sure
I
am.
see. Uh huh. Yep. That's not me, Lauren. That's Milo.
That's
if
me.
you want to see
rocking the
me,
self-propulsion boots.
I'm here. I'm here doing very boring Blender stuff currently.
Not boring. Not boring. The boots stay on. That's right, Lon. Make fungus that grows on trees for... Actually, yeah. You've made a weapon like that before, haven't you?
Yeah, it's like the Nature Ultra Sword or
Yeah.
something.
That's right.
I don't remember what happened to it. I know it's in the game somewhere.
It is. That's one of my favorites.
Mine too. I love that one.
So cool.
Such a beautiful sword.
We add this one. Let's do all the style. Anvil sockets. That'll go here. Okay. What happened to my... So many windows open. I think I closed it again. I don't know what's going on with me.
You're caving under pressure is what.
Yeah.
Quick chat,
Not used to being.
he's too embarrassed.
I'm too embarrassed. Everyone's looking at me. We doing shields too? Oh, that would be sick.
You are
It
the
might be
prettiest girl in the
possible.
party.
It might be possible, but probably not for the first
Iteration.
iteration of the system, yeah. Maybe eventually. Okay. New name for this. Single wing set.
Someone recommended doing a like lava or magma
I
theme
saw that. I'm 100% down.
piece, so I'm working on a pommel, just kind of crafting an
Yeah, suss
idea
it
out
out.
of my head.
I think I have a material I could use for that sort of thing too. So if you go to plug and play. Were you trained or you studied game making? I am almost entirely self-taught. I did one community college game dev class, and that wasn't even for Unreal or anything like that. So I wouldn't even really say that's training. Yeah, I just watch YouTube tutorials. Sorry, I was reading something. YouTube tutorials and documentation. The official Unreal documentation, a lot of that. And I still am like very new to Unreal. I have lots to learn. I'm sure there's 100 things I could be doing better with most of the stuff I'm doing, but I'm just doing my best.
And it's almost good enough.
It's almost, yeah. Not quite.
Milo Jr.
Which
needs
version?
those pacifiers, man.
He does. Which version am I on? I'm on 4.27. I'm not doing 5. I don't think it's really necessary to do 5 or upgrade to 5, so I think I'm good with 4.27. Yeah, Unreal is kind of my jam. I really like working with it. Oops, not 28. Let's do 18.5 since it's lighter. 40.
And similar to Milo, I did not go to school for 3D modeling either, if that was not readily apparent.
No, dude, it's impressive. You learned quick.
It's honestly, it's one of the few skills that I have picked up on so fast. Like, I've wanted to learn piano, guitar, drums. Like, I tried all sorts of different music ones. Then I tried learning like music composition programs. I've tried to learn to draw.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not...
Blender's like the only thing that I've actually picked up and have felt like I could take what is in my mind and make it real.
Wow. I never would have guessed.
Well, not all of us are Juan.
Dude, Juan just pisses me off.
He's just so good.
He is. He's endlessly talented. There we go. I spelled that wrong. Did I try other engines? I did try Unity, but it just wasn't clicking with me the same way Unreal did. I think it's because I'm a visual guy, and Blueprints is really visual, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it just made sense to me. I wouldn't say I'm like pro, of course not, with Blueprints or anything, but I feel like I have a good handle on how to make stuff work with them, and that's what keeps me motivated. Is that I can figure things out with Blueprints easier than I can otherwise. Oh yeah, there we go.
Cypher, to answer to reply to your comment, you're right. I'm not sticking to quads or tries. One of the neat things about exporting to FBX, which is the file format that a lot of people tend to use for Unreal, at least Unreal 4, is that it will automatically triangulate everything, so I almost don't have to worry about it. But also, if your mesh is not deforming, you don't necessarily have to stick to quads or tries. Quads are best when you're trying to get something to deform, so that way it deforms in the proper way. But if it's just a static mesh or a static model, then you can have n-gons and most people won't notice. The biggest time that they'll notice is like, if I were to bring this all the way out here and you've got this like weird 90-degree angle that's there but not there at the same time, that's when people will notice. So as long as you don't have anything like that, you're good.
A different language to me. Not quite, but a lot of it.
Yeah. And one of the nice things...
I would enjoy modeling.
You think you would enjoy 3D modeling?
I do think so. I just don't have the time for it with game dev.
Yeah, that's fair. Too busy making that bank.
I'm a hawk.
If you ever want to learn, you let me know, and I'll be happy to show you some things.
Yeah, I mean, maybe for my next project, I'd be a bit more involved in that. But who knows? I mean, for my next project, I want to delegate a bit more work, but I want to be involved in all aspects still.
Yeah. I'm using Blender. It's a free open source software. It's amazing. It's becoming quite a professional standard for a lot of people too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Blender's not necessarily tough to get into. It is extraordinarily hard to go from someone who just started learning and feels like they can do some stuff to actually being able to put your mind, like what's in your mind, to the model.
Oh yeah. I think that's the biggest thing people struggle with.
Yeah. Oh, I struggled with it.
Okay, let's try this new axe head. This one, that in there. Grab that. Put it in the crate.
I want to know why 3D modeling triggers Juan.
Yeah. What's so triggering about it, Juan? Tell us. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Just these don't matter. I just want to see that. Damn.
Yeah, I tried teaching myself with a lot of Blender tutorials or like YouTube tutorials for Blender, and like some of them were great, and some of them were not
Yeah.
at all.
Same with Unreal. Unreal, some of them just teach you the completely wrong method. Maybe not wrong is the wrong word for it, but like a pretty inefficient method of doing things.
Uh-huh.
So it's good to check documentation and ensure that things are at least, mostly good.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning, you're not going to get everything perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I picked up a couple of courses off of Humble Bundle.
Oh, yeah.
That were on gamedev.tv, and a lot of the courses were taught by Grant Abbott, who does a lot of free Blender stuff on YouTube. So his stuff is pretty good. But the courses really helped me kind of like dive a bit more in and get a better understanding of Blender than just being stuck in tutorial hell, as people call it.
Right. Yeah. Another thing with tutorials that you gotta be careful with is that you don't get like, I don't know what to call it. It's like tutorial logged, I guess, where you're relying off of tutorials to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you should be absorbing the stuff from the tutorials to apply to other systems.
Yeah.
And I know I had that at the beginning where there was some complex system that I was learning from a tutorial, and I found myself going back to the tutorial to like implement it, and that wasn't a good way of doing things. I didn't understand it fundamentally.
Yeah.
Which was the issue. There we go. The axe head was facing around it.
How long do I spend on each model? Honestly, it varies. There are some models that I spend, I don't know, like most of the stuff that Milo's doing over here with adding like different weapon bits and heads and stuff like that. I probably spent maybe 5 minutes cutting up some of the models that he gave me and fixing the textures and splitting them up and fixing the meshes. And then there are other weapons that I've probably spent, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours on, just getting to a point that I liked.
Yeah. There's been some complex ones.
Yeah.
I kind of like this one more. Let's do this one.
Felt like you were fighting the program half the time. Well, if there's one thing I know about Juan, it's not that he's too dumb.
Oh, yeah. That is absolutely not the case. Shouldn't even be considered.
In fact, I'm offended that you think so.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Give yourself 3 put-ups, Juan.
I don't know what to call this axe head. I guess standard dwarven axe head? That works.
Here, show it and get some ideas.
This one right here. Sorry the colors are going out. The materials are... I have my streaming pool low. Just to take a load off my PC while there's so much stuff going on.
I feel like that would be the type of axe someone would use for, like... Okay. Not wood cutting, but, like, wood carving, like, what you would use in ads for. That's kind of what it looks like to me.
Let's see the size. Yeah, the size isn't too crazy either. Where'd it go? There it is. Butter? Butter. So what would you call it? Like a carving axe?
Yeah, you could call it a carving axe. Why not?
It's a dwarven carving axe.
That sounds great to me.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Okay. Now that I've fixed that,
Just coming up with shit. Fine with me.
just make it up as you go along. That's basically how this
Yeah.
works.
Yeah. That's the fun part.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kuro
This is
McWoof.
pretty lightweight.
McWoof. Thanks for the follow. I'm saying it
McWoof.
for Milo because I'm streaming for it.
Yes, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I don't have the notifications in my end. This woven carving axe. Pops up really.
But yeah, so I spend however much time on a model that I feel like it needs the time for. And like I said, some of them have taken me forever. And some of them I have just knocked out in like, 30 minutes, an hour, depending.
It surprises me sometimes. I'll like send something to you like, oh, I kind of want this. You're like, oh, I can do that. And then 30 minutes later, you send it to me and it looks great. Damn.
Honestly, the ones I think I'm probably the most proud of so far.
I was about to ask you that. Which ones have been your most favorite?
I want to say favorite I would have to think about, but the ones that I feel the most proud of are probably the flintlock weapons that I made for you recently.
Oh yeah, those rock. Those are really good.
Yeah.
I can probably pull those up actually.
Okay, I didn't know if those were gonna be spoiler or not, so I was like trying not to say the name.
It's fine, man. Look at that.
Oh
Those are
yeah.
sick. Yep. And they're all set up already. I know we have a necromancer flintlock person in the chat, so they might like that. And then we also got this one. Actually, did you make me a... Let's see if this opens it. I can't remember if you made me this or someone else.
I made you those.
No. Sorry, I'm pulling it up.
Oh.
This one.
Wow. I think I did make that one, and that is
I think so
bold.
too.
Thanks for the follow, Tom Shiz.
Hey, thank you. Oh, this one doesn't have a muzzle.
Yes, I did make you that one because I thought the sight on it was the stupidest thing I've ever done, but I couldn't think of a way to make it look nice while also still being kind of dwarven-y, so I just left it.
No, this thing is fantastic. I love this. I actually just placed it in a dungeon in London. So,
Ooh.
Kingdom 3, you'll be able to get this. Yeah, I love the style.
Thank you. Oddly enough, that was I think that was the first gun or one of the first guns that I made for you.
I think it was, yeah.
To this day, I still think about that gun and go, man, that one looked really bad.
Took really bad?
Yeah,
No.
I thought I did such a bad job on that one.
No, dude, I love that one. That one's fantastic.
That's comforting to hear.
Yeah, dude. I love that one.
Okay, my favorite weapon, I think, is probably going to be the stained glass greatsword.
Oh, I haven't even put that in the game yet.
What?
No.
Oh, that one's been around for so long. Either that or the hammer.
Let me see. Stained glass or the hammer. The hammer is great too.
Have you put the hammer in the game yet?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm saving these for like, important bits. Although the stained glass isn't looking right now. I was gonna show it off.
Uh-oh.
It was working. I sent a screenshot of it in game. Whatever, I'll figure out later. Yeah, that stained glass one is so cool. Okay, I imported this backwards. So let's go down to import. -90. Let me import. There we go.
Hey Milo, any plans on allowing you to dual wield pistols? asking for a friend.
Oh, I would love that. My goal for the game has always been to allow any weapon combo for like equipping offhand and stuff. But like I said before, animations are so expensive.
Yeah.
And that makes it really hard to add each weapon possibility.
Yeah, that's fair.
I might prioritize dual flintlock pistols because I've always wanted to do that. And maybe even like a sword with a pistol in your offhand. There are definitely ones that I want to do, but I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them. Wielding mana blasters, yeah, man. If only. There's only one mana blaster that I've made.
Mana blasters have gone the way of the stained glass sword.
I know, I'm sorry.
You know, honestly, I think I'm just honored that my
go.
very first weapon is in the game.
Dude, I'm blown away that you thought that was one of your worst ones, because that is one of my favorite.
Oh, the pistol isn't even the one I was just referring to.
No?
No. Although I do appreciate that you love that one so much, and I'm glad you like it. I was referring to the very first weapon that I made you, which wasn't even a
sword.
Yeah, the sword, the spine sword.
Yeah.
God, I love that one.
Yeah, that one's really powerful too. That's one of the best ultra swords in the game.
Oh, I haven't even found it yet. God, I gotta play again.
Yeah. Hey, Kingdom 3. Play when that drops.
Honestly,
how do you choose what to work on, and what is your favorite part of the game? Well, what I work on is really dictated by like milestone goals and of course the community, what the community wants. So I try to prioritize both evenly, and of course there's going to be some balancing there, one more than the other at times. But if I have free time, if I'm done with all my like milestone goals, I'm like, okay, now I have some time to focus on just like polish, or maybe beefing up a system like this. I kind of just go crazy with whatever I'm like in the mood for. And lately that's just been polish. I really, really want the first kingdom. I want the first like 3 hours of the game just to feel polished as I can possibly get it. And that's tough, because a lot of the early stuff is the stuff that I worked on, you know, when I first started working on the project, which is a long time ago. I wasn't as experienced, so yeah, there's a balance there. It's tough. How's the town building going? Good. I just added a bunch of new decorations. Some people were pissed about that, even though it's been requested, but I do my best. I try to balance it the best I can.
Yeah, you can't please everyone.
Right. Ooh. Did you do this? Yeah, you did do this.
Yep.
That's a cool grip.
Did I No, I think I cut that one. I don't think I modeled that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, good though.
Yeah,
I wonder how a pommel will work on this one. Because it has that split bit right here. Let's see. We'll try it out anyways.
I may have also split that bottom part. I can't recall. If that was a dagger hilt, I may not have, because some of the dagger hilts were like super small.
Yeah, it looks like it's just this bit. That's fine though. It'll work. Blade socket. I don't think it's used, but whatever. Oops. What would this be called? Kind of has an elven look to it. Like Heirloom.
I was gonna say that or Ascilian, because it's got a little bit of that like Arabian vibe.
Ooh, it is kind of Arabian. Let's do Ascilian, because that's...
Or I guess Middle Eastern might be the proper term.
Yeah, that might be better. Stained glass sword sounds beautiful. It is. It's one of the best swords there, but you know, have a look at the model again because I did something to it.
Yeah, is it like the texture's just off, or?
I think. I'm honestly not sure. I'll have to send it to you and maybe you can take a look.
Yeah, because that was before I started doing my new coloring method, so that one is still with its own,
Oh, yeah, it does have its own texture sheet.
yeah. So if that texture sheet is gone or missing or something, then that could probably cause it to look funky.
What's the background? Oh, this background? That's just the default. I think that's Epic's business building. So Unreal.
Yeah, it's just a
I never
default
changed it.
HDRI.
Yeah, I don't bother with that. You can change it to whatever, but it doesn't affect anything. Okay, let me add a new grip. Let me take this. My second house. Office building for a house. Grip. This.
Yeah, we all know that you're secretly rolling in that Steam cash.
I wish.
Yeah, what is this, Flappy Bird?
Yeah, man. Oh, that's nuts. You need to get a hit like that.
Yeah, if you can get a hit like that, then you are...
You're set.
Yeah.
No, I'm very happy with
Smooth sailing.
Bloodline's success. I have no complaints whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's been nothing but great. This will be 35.
That is to say, though, having a game that becomes popular does not mean you will not have... or does not mean you will make a ton of money.
Right. I mean, you'll be absolutely rolling in it.
It's kind of like being a streamer.
Yeah, not making bank even though they have lots of viewers. I don't know how that all works.
Oh no, most streamers who have like thousands of viewers, they're definitely making bank.
Oh, okay.
People who have maybe a couple hundred to like low hundreds, they're doing all right. They're probably getting some decent like ad deals and stuff like that, you know.
Like enough to live off of, or
yeah, probably. Most tend to, from what I have seen. Some not really, but it really depends on their following. Because if they have like 100 consistent viewers, typically there's like 10 of them that tend to like gift subs really frequently or bits or something like that. And that's where streamers get most of their money, is from subs and bits, and then ads, like doing advertisements, and ads themselves can be hit or miss.
Okay.
Some people,
I would have figured ads would be the most consistent.
it is the most consistent, but it might not be the most. Because I know, like, when Twitch first started doing ads, they did this like ad program for some of their creators where you were like locked into a specific deal. So like as long as you ran X amount of ads for X time, then you would be guaranteed X amount of money in that month.
Oh, okay.
And when it first kicked off, it was like crazy amounts of money. So people were making some good money doing that, which is awesome. I'm glad for them. I wish that they could continue doing that. But then they slowly started like making the deals less and less good, and so like you do make some decent consistent money, but most people tend to make more money off of having subs.
Yeah, okay, yeah, subs, that I guess that makes sense though. Nikki model, yep. The boots stay on.
Hello, Gambison.
One says.
The streamer's ad revenue is blocked for every viewer who uses ad block, which are a lot. For some ad blocks, not all ad blocks were working with Twitch. Case in point, I use AdBlock because ads have just gotten atrocious, and I don't want to sit through a 5-minute ad to watch a 2-minute video.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten insane.
Yeah. But I know a lot of people who had ad blocker and still got hit with ads on Twitch. So it can be hit or miss.
A new game dev studio, any tips on games? Oh man, that's tough. That's a broad category.
Games to make?
Do you mean like game development? Yeah, I guess that's the question. I mean, this. Oh, you do hilt. Oh, there we go. Looking through these to find a new hilt ad. Lots of these are already in. Oh, you're making an RPG. Let's see. Good tip. Don't do what I did and dive into a fully fledged massive RPG. No, actually, I can't say that you shouldn't do that because it's worked out pretty well for me. Just don't overdo it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think one of the key things about the how you found yourself in the position that you're in is the fact that you wanted to make your dream game.
Yeah.
You love what you're doing.
Fully dedicated. I love this game. I know it has its flaws. Of course, it's never gonna be perfect, but I just love it. This game is like my life right now. It has been for the past 5 years now.
Old fart.
Old fart, yeah. Yeah, let's add this pommel. That's sick.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was fun to make. Or not make.
Heavy
cut.
Cut up.
Yeah. A lot of these more generic pieces, I personally did not model. They were modeled by whoever does the Cinti packs.
Yeah. Good chunk of them.
Yeah, and they did a great job.
Yeah, Cinti models are great. They're very recognizable, which is kind of to their, I don't know what to call it, not to their favor.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. I feel like a lot of people dogpile them, but they're such a good tool for low budget studios like mine.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people see them and they think, oh, this game is just going to be an asset flip, as they call it.
Yeah, I feel like that word gets thrown around a lot, and sometimes rightfully so, but I'd say most of the time not rightfully so. I'd say they throw it around too often.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about those marketplaces is having the ability to just buy like hundreds to thousands of game-ready models that someone else put in all the work for, and you don't have to worry about animations, you don't have to worry about UVs, you don't have to worry about modeling. You can just slap something in there and you're good to go.
Yep, it saves an incredible amount of resources and time, money. It is good, I think, as long as it's not overused, over relied on. There should still be heart and soul to everything, of course. Do what? 30? 30 here as well. So want to make our dream game, evil game set in northern France, 1302. Ooh, sick! I'm always down for medieval games.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for medieval and fantasy.
Yeah, I can't get enough of it. Level 13 for that. There we go. Now let me pop this in the crate. I could talk more about the some of the reworks. I think that might be good.
Like stuff that you've had to rework in your game?
For weaponsmithing specifically.
Ah. Yeah.
Because a lot of it, well, Yeah, some of it will change still, but the basis of stuff is there, and I'm pretty happy with how stuff is feeling now. Oh yeah, there it is. That big old pommel. That's what I'm talking about.
Can you turn materials like certain material slots emissive of your own accord, or do I need to set that up? Because I haven't done an emissive.
No, I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. Yeah, as long as you have the slot there for me, then I can plug in an emissive material. So I guess it'll be good to bounce off you as well, Julian. Is I just added this morning.
It's garbage. Delete it.
Yeah. A crafting difficulty rating, which is based off of these values here. It adds them all up, does some math to calculate how difficult it is, and that will increase this side of things, this bar. The higher the difficulty, the more it will take to fill this bar up, and this bar will fill up with each hit, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And that the amount that's filled is based off of your blacksmithing skill. So you will be able to like try to craft high level components together if you found them or whatever, but this bar will take a long time to fill.
Gotcha. So
even
as
the opportunity for your temps to run out.
Yeah, so even as like a super novice blacksmith, you could still like find a fantastic piece that's like legendary or whatever and try to forge it. It's just gonna be really hard.
Right, exactly.
I like that more than just locking them out. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this Moonstone blade is 7, difficulty 7 out of 10, formidable. So if I try to do that, if I try to do that, it'll take a long time. See how little that went up?
Yeah.
It'll take quite a long while for me to bring it up to the highest quality.
I'm digging it.
I think that's a good way to handle that. And then, of course, you can disassemble. So if you craft it really poorly, you can just disassemble it, get all the parts back, and then try again when you're a higher level.
Oh, yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Oh, and here, let me just throw a random sword together.
So far, I'm feeling that and liking it. God Sword, any percent no glitch speedruns, go!
The amount that's decreased for missing a hit is also decreased for depending on your smithing level.
So the higher smithing level, the less amount you lose?
Yeah, so I want it like when you first start, it's pretty much like you lose all your progress. Like you ruin the blade almost. But then when you're a higher level, you'll lose like 20% and you have to rebuild that.
Gotcha. And
I think that's a pretty good way of balancing it out. But if you have any thoughts on it or like opinions, then I'm all ears.
Phantasmith also basically said what I was thinking. Do you still earn XP when you fail?
Not, or even like when, let me pull it up real quick. Like when you do this random sword.
Yeah, so I guess there's like 3 levels of.
So like when all these go away. Yes, so it'll complete the blade as soon as this last attempt is lost at whatever level it's currently at.
Okay, so as long as
if I like just mess that up, it'll add an F level blade to my inventory.
Gotcha, and then you can dismantle it.
Then yeah, I could just disassemble it. It gives me all the pieces back, and then now I can try again if I wanted to.
And you still get a little bit of XP for doing that.
Yeah, you'll still get XP from crafting the blade, but not nearly as much as you get for getting it to like S level.
Yeah, or anything above F.
Right, anything above F, yeah. Pretty much anything, or actually anything above C. C is just standard multiplayer for all the stats. So let me put just together a crappy sword. Like if I get C on my crafting, these will be the actual stats. But if I get below that, it'll start decrementing. And if I get above C, it'll start multiplying. That makes sense.
Yes, and I like that.
Yeah. Like, I bet I could get this to S level. Big 10 damage is the base.
All right, let's see if Milo can do his own game here or not.
Yeah. It might be too easy, honestly. Like, there we go. Okay,
Oh,
now
we
the
get
S
it, Milo.
level-
You're a god gamer.
Its base damage would have been 10, but since I did an S level craft, it increased it by 30%. There it is. And that'll also influence the speed. Multiply the speed stat as well.
It's the Oh, I just noticed the sword you made. Oh my god.
Yes, it's the wooden one he made.
So you could technically make a really good blade, then disassemble it and remake it for infinite XP.
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking the time to smith a weapon, I imagine that should translate to XP. That's kind of just like practicing, I guess.
Yeah.
But that comes back into the thing I was trying to figure out with if disassembling a weapon should be consider your weaponsmithing level. Like if you should be able to fail it.
Yeah.
Because if you disassemble a bunch of times, chances are you're going to break a part of it eventually.
Yeah.
Bodyguard. There we go. It's beautiful.
Okay, so for instance, that hilt I made, that took me probably like 5 minutes to throw together.
Looks great too. I love the nails.
Thank you. The nails were an afterthought. I was like, oh, you know, it'd look great.
It does. I love it. All I asked for was a plank of wood, but this really brings it to the next level. You can add tags to smith disassemble parts that return less XP when resmithing. Yeah, that's a possibility.
I was thinking something along the lines of like durability for those parts. Again, this is probably super complicated, but
yeah,
like
that's the tough part.
Each time you disassemble it or craft with it or whatever, that part would lose durability. So then at some point they would break down into slag or whatever of their component parts that you'd have to resmelt.
I think that the challenging bit for that would be that I don't have any kind of durability tied to items.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be some kind of new durability system. There's just like there's so many ways I could take it that might be like the best way to take it, but it's just a matter of making it work with the system that's already in place.
Yeah.
Ooh, I figured that's a cool looking model.
I'll give people a real quick sneak peek at what I finished.
Yeah.
So this is the idea that I had for a magma pommel. Rock.
I want to see.
It's in the drive. You can grab it and put it in game.
Oh, it's in there already? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Let me grab
exported and ready for you.
Magma pommel.
Here, we'll switch over to.
Let me get to my.
Sick.
Okay. Import. Magma. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Look at that. Make a magma grenade. That could. Hell yeah.
Oh man, I hope I exported the the materials right.
Does it just have one slot?
I didn't. Okay, well,
no.
Hold on.
Yeah, because if you can have the outer bit have a material, then the inner bit I can make emissive.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did on my end, but I think I exported it before. I jumped the gun. I got too excited.
I can already tell it's good though.
All right, it's uploaded.
Okay, let me wait for
it. Someone's getting fired. No.
Yep, he's gone, guys. That's it.
Honestly, that's probably like the most annoying thing that happens to me whenever I make models is like I spend so much time modeling it and then like getting it right, and I'm like, okay, I think it's perfect, and I send it to Milo, and there was like one thing I forgot to fix, which would be like an inverted face, or I didn't assign the materials,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's
no.
yeah. Because it's the wait. Did I name that wrong? Magma Pommel. The heck?
It should have just says it replaced it.
Failed to re-import. Unless there's something going on with it.
Rename the file to Magma Pommel V2.
Yeah, let's try that. Weird. It should be pulling from the same. Failed to import. Let me check the output log. Failed to create asset. No mesh is found.
Son of a
Did
gun.
you not? This is what we're talking about.
Okay,
Look, we're
hold on.
professionals. We're professionals, all right?
All right, here's my view. All right, you guys ready? We're going into layout. I've got it selected. Okay, everything here is selected. We're gonna go into File, Export, FBX. I already have some preset Unreal 4 stuff. I'm gonna export it again, so it is now officially in here. See, it's 528, 528. Magma. Drag it over here. Replace. All right, now we're gonna go over to Milo's view, and Milo's going to re-import it, and it's going to work.
It better. This is it.
Yeah, 3 strikes, and then Juan's the new 3D modeler.
Yep. Even though he hates it. Hang on, it's downloading.
See,
Magma Pommel.
I feel like
Let me
Juan
delete-
says,
Hang on. There we go. Okay, there we go.
"Hey, Sarah."
One,
I feel like Juan says that he hates it, but in reality, he's just made like super realistic, impressionistic art or something.
He
Like
doesn't want to tell us.
Yeah, he's just a god at it. All right, does it have 2 materials this time?
It does. There we go.
Yeah!
Let's see. You did it. Round of applause for Drillian, everyone.
Woo!
Iron. Let's do Misted. See if we can get a good Misted bit in there. Hey. Now we need some kind of rock material.
Bullet sponge. I love your name.
Job saved. Whew. We don't want to try playing one. I just want a simple rock material. Where are my rocks?
I'm honestly
Maybe this?
surprised that you can't just like assign it a color.
Yeah, I mean, unless I just make.
Oh.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Can
Looks
you
like a helmet.
Can you put that? It does kind of look like a helmet. Can you put that texture on the emissive?
This one?
Yeah, but also make it emissive, because I like the texture of it, and it would give that fun like magma lava looking feel.
I feel like. Actually, let me check. I might have a different material for that. I have stuff like this.
Ooh.
Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Ooh, there we go. That's
yeah.
good. That's some good shit right there.
Oh, that's some beautiful looking.
Nah, I like the last one. I like the
Yeah.
little like jelly kind of look in there.
Yeah, and the subtle like animation to it.
That's sick. That's not an instance, is it? Oh, it is an instance. I'll have to make a. The instances won't work for the setup I have, but let me filter out instances and see if I have one that'll work. Yep. Okay. Good. Pretty much the exact same thing, but not a material instance. Okay. Let's try this out. I need to do a handle socket for this. Oh, I want to see a blade with that, dude.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
That's sick.
gotta make a blade and a pommel now.
What should that set be called? Molten? Or I already have Molten.
You could call it Magma. Thank you, it's
Magma?
Yeah, I think I have it called Magma Pommel. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Magma.
Igneous?
Igneous? Ooh, Igneous is pretty cool too. Igneous. Magma is kind of just like, can't go wrong with Magma.
Yeah. My
For now, let's go with Magma.
my second idea would have been volcanic, and then I could make a pistol in the same style, and then you'd have a volcanic pistol.
Ooh, all these ideas. This is getting me excited.
Someone's getting a raise? Oh god, I hope
Someone's
so.
gonna raise you. Hey, that
Please.
makes it sound like I don't pay you.
Please, sir, could you pay me more than 5 cents? Please? I need to feed my dog.
Oh shoot, that freaking... Where'd it go? I just lost it again. This rock material is an instance, so I can't use that one.
Ah.
Well, I like that look so much, though. I might have just make another one. I mean, that works too, but I think that's triplanar.
For the record, the joke is that as a freelance 3D modeler, I basically set my own prices. So
Thank you for clarifying. I swear I'm not an evil.
yeah, no,
Scalpel.
Milo's great. Milo has to remind me to invoice him, which reminds me I still need to do that.
Yeah, for the last set.
Yeah, for the last
Magma
like
Dragon Egg. Ooh.
220 models. I get
You
paid?
get paid? Oh, Juan.
No.
No? I swear I pay everyone. Why are these working? I can't find a good... I mean, this one might work, but it's triplanar, so it's gonna, like, move with the blade. But we can try it for now.
That's weird. How'd you set the other one as just a regular mesh? Or a regular...
Well, I was looking for a good... just a good rock texture similar to the one we had before, because I like the look of it so much.
Yeah.
But
can
I
you
only
make
have one on
that
hand.
one in-
I can make one real quick, yeah.
Oh.
I can do that. Why don't I just do that?
Yeah, show us all the tricks. Here, in the past hour and a half, I have modeled a one thing.
Really? Just one?
Yeah, it was
That's
the magma
fine.
rock. I got
fine.
I got a little lost in the sauce and trying to make it look like magma.
Dude, it worked out because it looks great. Rock, magma, material.
I should clarify, I did not spend the last hour and 40 minutes modeling one thing, but I've only made one thing. Is that the
Otto just
boy?
walked in. Come here, buddy. You don't want to come here? He shrugged his shoulders. He's like, what are you doing?
Heck you, Dad.
You got a rope? Okay, don't throw that.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's talking now, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Come here. We want you. I don't thank you for the rope. I don't even know why we have this rope in here.
Please tell me it's a dog toy.
No, I think it's like it's like for cars.
Ah. Other than that, I was like, wow. I'm just giving your son ropes to play with,
it's a bundle of rope.
Here, son. Make your own fun.
Play with it.
Back in my day.
Exactly.
Is he a mechanic?
Yeah. Yeah, a little mechanic boy. Why is not working? What did I do wrong?
He's gonna be a mechanic.
Maybe. He didn't even want to sit on my lap. Little jerk.
Man, I would.
I'm sure you would. Okay, I'm making the material. I just realized I'm doing it off screen now. I'm just applying it's like as simple as a material can possibly get. It's one node plugged into another.
It's as simple as man makes magic happen.
Yes. I keep losing the freaking rock. Where's the damn rock? I'm gonna lose my mind.
One of these days, we're gonna get a panicked message in Discord, and he's just gonna go, "I lost my son in the grocery store."
Yeah. Hey, there you are. Come here, you little freaking twerp. Yeah. He sees your magma ball and he said ball.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
smart
a glowy ball.
kid.
It's hot. Hot. That's right. Hot. It's hot in here too, to be honest. Is that cool, bud? Yeah. They said hi. He said hi, little buddy. you say hi? There you go.
Aw,
Actually, it's
hi.
right there. He has a shovel.
I love that.
He's obsessed with shovels lately.
Get that kid a sandbox.
Yeah, we're going to.
You want that
The
shovel as an
shovel is
ultra
an ultra
sword?
sword.
All right, hold on.
All right, yeah, model that. Get close up of that. There you go.
All right.
Human desire to dig. Yep. He yearns for the mines.
I was gonna say the kids they yearn for
Uh-huh.
the mines.
Yep. All right, buddy. I'm gonna finish up work. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, my heart, Milo.
What a good kid.
I'm sorry, Miles.
Miles, thank you.
Sorry, this is a
professional
professional. Yeah.
Yes.
Please, please. Milo was my father. You can call me Miles.
Keep it classy.
Oh,
Dude, I am losing everything. What is going on? Okay, there.
Losing your mind.
See? Yeah, I really am. This? Oh my gosh. And then this can go here. Then I gotta increase the texture. I forgot how to do that.
Couldn't tell you.
Oi, how do I do it? I forgot.
You click the thing, then you do the thing.
Oh. No, I'll get it. Texture coordinate, duh. I haven't touched materials in so long. So we'll do like 6, I think, could look good on the magma pommel. You saw the Goblin fan art folder. Oh no! You're not supposed to see that.
Goblin romance system win?
Yep. There we go. Stretches a little bit along the edges, but I think that looks pretty good. Or should it be a bit less tiled? And maybe a bit more? There we go. I think that looks good. Let's go with that. Okay, now that I have those two materials, I can add them to this list, which will apply the material. There we go. Now I'm going to pommel this one and duplicate it. Place it with the name. This might not be the most exciting stream to watch since we're doing a lot of data table stuff, so I apologize for that.
Oh, if you're
But at
doing
least you got
data
a sneak
table,
peek.
if you're doing data table stuff, I'll switch over to my shovel.
You're actually doing the shovel?
I'm doing the
Oh my
shovel.
gosh, I was gonna scream. How often do I live stream? I said it was gonna be weekly 1 year ago, and I last streamed 1 year ago. I want to do it more often. I get cold feet a lot of the time. I'm a very anxious person. So I end up just kind of talking myself out of it. Magma here, there we go. But I do want to do it more. I do have a desire. Maybe I could set a challenge for myself to make that happen. Let's see, damage, speed. This will kind of make you a bit slower, let's say. Value, 60. Yeah, work done stream. Yeah, that's pretty much what we wanted. I think Jill and I both went into this saying, like, it'll just be a chance for us to show this stuff while working. And I think we've done that.
Yeah.
I think we do a support coax you. Honestly, just being here with the stream and talking is really helpful. That keeps me motivated and shows me that you guys want to see it. That's the biggest thing I'd say. Oh, look at the pommel. Brilliant. I can't see.
It's so big. Was that the default size that I made it?
That's the default. Oh yeah, that's totally fine. That's so easy to change on my end. It's huge. I love it. Hang on, let me pull it up real quick. Magma Bowler. Okay, so we need like 0.1 build scale. Let's apply that and take a look. I'll put that over here so I can do it. Wow. And let's re-snap it.
If there's one thing that I still don't understand about Blender, it is scale.
Yeah, and it's engine specific too.
Yeah.
So like it'll be completely different, or even project specific, I'd say. Damn, even that's big. Maybe half of that, maybe
It's a
even less.
chunky boy.
And I gotta move the socket down a bit. That's still huge. Or is that good? It's kind of funny, but no, that's too big.
Milo.
What happened?
You're just saying things. That's all.
Am I cracking you up?
It's really hard to keep this advertiser friendly for you, Milo.
Dude, who cares? Let loose.
But Milo.
Dude, come on. I said ball sack pommel. You can say. You're fine. Speaking of low hanging fruit, here's a low hanging pommel for you.
Just enough sag for you.
Just enough. Good night, cultist.
Have a
Thank
good
you
night,
for stopping.
cultist.
I know it wasn't the most like exciting stream, but I'm glad you got to see what I have working on.
Glad you got to see what he's working with.
I'm working with. Oh yeah, the pommel strike with this. Oh, that would be sick. Where's that? I want the tiny short iron grip. There it is. Okay, yeah. I feel like I need to set the socket down a little bit because it's not quite setting right. Maybe that's a little better. Change it. There we go. Don't need Twitch income. Oh yeah, this definitely isn't for like getting any revenue from it.
Oh yeah.
The Twitch stuff is just for like letting people be a part of the process a bit more.
Yeah. No, I'm I want to make all sorts of jokes, but I try to be conscientious just because, like, you know, this is Milo's brand and identity and stuff like that. So like I don't want to say something
Man,
like super
I
weird and then have it fall bad on Milo, you know?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I am not like that kind of person. I don't even swear. So like I'm sure it would
Right.
be very difficult for me to do that,
Yeah.
but
I mean, yeah. I have the mouth of a sailor, but I try to keep it clean. Let's see. Magma, pommel. There's only moderate difficulty. I guess that makes sense. Most of this stuff is iron, except for the pommel,
Which is
beats
pure
it up a
magma.
bit. So yeah, that makes sense. Here we go. Oh, another thing I did, let me just cancel, is that I completely changed the values for weaponsmithing XP and levels. So now it's no longer like level 10 is where you kind of cap out with new stuff. Now it's going to be level 100. Or I'm aiming for level 100. So you'll get XP quicker and levels up quicker, but there are more levels to go through. It's pretty much the same thing, except more levels. You get that dopamine boost more often.
yo, I heard you wanted to grind, so
Yeah.
I made
For
RuneScape.
me, I love getting numbers high. That's why I'm playing Melvor still.
Yeah. God, I haven't touched Melvor in a hot
Dude,
minute.
this sword actually looks sick.
Hey.
See that pommel? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
Makes me so happy.
That's good speed too. I'm gonna save that sword. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I totally did that. I made it have a good speed. Yep.
Yep. Everyone thank Drillian for that. Thank
All
you.
me.
RuneScape thing stop at 99. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm aiming for, except at 100. But I don't want to cap out the level at that. I just want like what's available to players is to end at 100, but then you could still get skill bonuses beyond that. So it's kind of limitless in terms of the bonuses you can get, if that makes sense. So you can be like super good at blacksmithing. That's what I'm trying to set it up to do. I hope it all works out that way, but you know, with game dev, you can never predict everything. Yeah, we're gonna need more Magma stuff. That's sick.
All right, I'll add it onto the pile.
Damn, what was that? Were you stretching?
Yeah. No.
It sounded like you got hit by like a rapid H spell.
No, that was me being like trying to make the joke of, oh my god, I have so much on my plate to do that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could get that done.
That yep, that makes sense too.
Which in
I guess
reality,
my old man theory was not accurate. It sounded like got blasted by the 90-year-old curse spell. Knife blade.
I'm too old for this.
Whoa.
Fun fact, when I used to stream, I played on a GTA RP server, and I made a guy that was just an old man like that. And that was his
I
voice.
remember when you play those. I remember watching those streams.
Yeah. I remember you being like, oh, I loved those streams. They were always so fun.
Yeah, those are great.
Good times.
I wanted to join you on the roleplay servers. I just never had time.
Yeah, that's always
as
the
it
hard part.
goes. Dagger, blade. Fashion.
And then I had life come in, and I was like, you know what? I'm done streaming.
Yeah. It's the way things go.
Yep. So now I stream for
Hardly
Milo
Jello.
and 3D Model.
Yeah. Now he does this.
Who needs a
The
second
hammerhead and
computer?
the
when
sword
you
blade
have
are gonna
me?
look so sick. For the magma, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cool. Did I spell knife wrong? Did I read that right?
Wow,
No, I
great
didn't. I don't know
job.
what I know it's spelled right. Take that back. What games you both play? I've been playing a lot of the Oblivion remake. I've been playing Helldivers.
Yep, a lot of
I've been
Helldivers.
playing Forza a lot because I can play that in front of my son and he loves cars, so that's easy to do. Oh wait. Oh, I did that wrong. So I've been playing Forza 5 a lot. I'm usually not a big racing game guy, but I don't know, something about Forza is really good.
I've been playing a lot of Core Keeper lately.
Core Keeper, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Core Keeper's great.
It's a lot of fun. It's just one of those things where I was like, I've got this game and I've never really played it like all the way through, and I just kind of want something chill that like I could maybe throw up on my Steam Deck.
That's pretty much how I got into it too. I had it for a while, and my brother got it. He's like, "Have you played it?" I was like, "Not really, like not that much." And me and him played it together, and we were having a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's
Yeah,
very
look at
cute.
that. Except for the pommel, little mushroom pommel.
Mushroom Pommel.
What is that? Is that part of the?
That was part of the
It
hill,
must be
yeah.
part of the bread. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Mushroom pommel. Homeworld 3, nice. Playing Foundry while I watch the stream and wake up. Foundry. Is that
Ooh.
the building?
I think that's like the robot factory game that came out not too long ago.
I definitely have heard of it.
I think it's on my wish list.
Are you hinting? You hinting? You want me to buy that for you?
No, but you're welcome to. I mean,
go for it.
I have so many games. Like I would never ask anyone to buy me a game because I have so many that I need to play.
Yeah. I bought you. Remember way back, I got you. What's it called?
BattleBit.
BattleBit. Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Giga Dude. Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
I've wanted to hop back in that and play it and see like if you and Ingle were available, but
dude, have you seen? I was looking at it. It has been updated for over a year.
I heard that it got rampant with cheaters and stuff like that in there too.
Yeah. Oh, the knives are backwards, huh? I can flip those around.
Yeah, I got
it's
time.
Disappointing. I got time. Oh shoot, it's almost 4.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, dude.
Yeah, we're just about at time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna hop back into BattleBit and I saw that it's just been pretty much abandoned. Broke my heart because it genuinely was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that does suck.
All right, flip the blade around. Let's see if those look better.
What about Deep Rock Galactic?
Oof. You know, I think I have it. I just haven't been able to get into it because I don't have a reliable group to play with.
Hello.
I mean, at the time. But if you're down, I'm down, dude.
Yeah.
The Battlefield-like one. Yeah, BattleBit was the blocky Battlefield game that was surprisingly solid. I went into it expecting just like, oh, it'll be like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes. It'll be like 2 hours of fun. Whatever. It's cheap. But I went in and it was like, it felt like Battlefield 3. Genuinely feel like a great game.
Yeah. I miss Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4.
Yeah. I miss Bad Company.
I never got to play
Bad Company 2 was my jam. He's back.
He's back.
Buddy? Huh? Okay. Oh, he's got to go pick up his abuelita from the airport.
Oh.
Actually, wait, am I going? Is he going?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess he's going, yeah. Oh, you want to get down? Dang, he doesn't care about me.
He doesn't mess around.
I'm just kidding. Bad Company 2 was goated, dude. You can't beat Bad Company 2. Bad Company, damn. Bad Company 2 is my favorite Battlefield by far. Where's it? Oh, I have it open right in front of me. I'm like trying to open this pommel. I'm like, it's not opening because I'm looking at a screen that I usually have it on, but it's opening right in front of me. Oh,
that's what happens when we
end of the workday.
Yeah, and we messed with your defaults by doing all this.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
You're welcome.
Like, I can do one more.
Hey, there's a secret for you in the Google Drive.
Just no. Arlo's shovel. Oh my gosh. He's gonna scream at the top of his lungs. Okay, importing now. You better not have dicked this up. This is my son's favorite.
I think I told you that I started modeling with face orientation turned on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so that way I can tell if there's something inverted and then you don't get weird models.
Oh, good. Okay. Look at that. Let's put some materials on it. Iron material. Actually, I can do yellow. I don't know if I have any flat yellow materials though. Oh, I do. He's gonna love that. Golden? I do have gold. What
Yeah,
should this be? A blade?
It could be a blade, a mace, or a hammer.
Actually, you could probably split it. Pommel,
Oh yeah,
and
hold
then
on.
the shaft, and then the mace head. I don't like that gold at all. It's kind of like a greenish gold. Ooh, there we go. There you go, Arlo. What do you think? I think he's downstairs watching. Arlo's shovel. That's so cute. Antique gold. Yeah, greenish gold. Arlo, look. Come here. Oh, what's that? Yeah, that's a shovel. Yeah, he likes his monster truck too.
Hold on, let me model
cool,
a monster
buddy?
truck.
Yeah. Is it cool, bud? Yeah, the ball. Yeah, the materials. They look like balls. So he's saying ball.
Ball. I love that.
Okay, don't. Jeez, he almost threw his monster truck at my computer.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
if you
you're-
guys could please donate money to Milo's new computer fund.
Yeah. Anyway, I need a new monitor. Yeah, that's cool, bud. Ow. -1 monitor. You know? That is sick. Are you breaking it up?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna love that. Can you say shovel? Close enough. Dude, even this alone, this could be a sword itself. Like you just find someone. What do you see? The leaf? Yeah. Spade. Stuck in a grave somewhere? Yeah.
Oh no, what happened to
Mine.
Arlo?
Oh yeah, wait, no. It can't be in a grave. My boy. Yeah. Shovel. dig. Good. You like that? Say thank you, Julian. There you go.
Sorry, you can call me Uncle Cody.
Uncle Cody. Papa Cody. Random sandbox in the desert. There you go. Genius. I'm gonna do that. Perfect spot.
I was gonna say, if it's a golden shovel, that could be the shovel of a dwarven kid in Lawnland, and you can.
Yeah, there you go. There's tons of things you could do with it. Okay, get out of here, dude. You're throwing stuff. Sorry, I get distracted with my board.
And that's why the game's taking forever. Right? No, I've been sharing yours. Because I've just been I've just been tearing stuff up. So
okay. Let me prep this. Should I just call it Arlo Shovel? Head?
Yeah, that's literally what I just called them. Head, pommel, and shaft.
Oh, golden shovel head. So I'm not throwing my. Oh, I see it. Okay. Go. Pommel.
I prefer the implication that he's a grave robber. Oh.
He's copying my laugh. He's behind me making fun of my laugh. Thanks, dude. I'm already self-conscious enough.
You've got a great laugh, don't worry.
Do I? I think another big thing with streaming for me is that I hate my voice, and so when I hear it on playback, I'm always like, "Oh, jeez, that's straight up embarrassing."
Yeah, honestly, everyone is kind of like that. That everyone hates the sound of their own voice, and they can't stand.
Yeah.
Stand hearing it in recordings. It took me a while to get comfortable with it when I did YouTube, and then hearing my voice for hours while editing, I eventually got used to it, and then streaming was no problem.
I feel like I should be used to it by now.
Why? Because you've streamed like twice?
No, I was a radioman in the military.
Oh,
I heard my
yeah.
voice a lot way back. Yeah.
I feel like a radio would distort your voice at least a good bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, especially the crappy ones they gave us.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, I got the pommel and the shaft imported. You move them over here. You're looking good. Let's see. For the shaft, I need the handle socket. I'll be down here. And then I need a blade socket. To the pommel, handle socket again. I can't believe you made Arlo's little shovel.
I love how many joke weapons that have, or not even joke weapons, but just like silly or crazy weapons that have just been implemented into the game because someone said, hey, what if you did this?
Yeah, there's been a lot of those. It's like, yeah, why don't I do that? That's hilarious. That's fun.
Yeah,
Golden
like,
shovel head.
like that one redacted place in Redacted that everyone will get to experience.
Yep, we all know. Or I guess we all don't know, but I know. We know.
If you know, you know.
See,
Come.
that place stinks. You know, I heard
There
the
we
same
go.
thing.
Hi, buddy.
Do you have Plum on your lap?
He's standing on my lap.
I'm standing on your lap.
Yeah, like
Like my dog.
he's on his hind legs. He could jump in my lap.
Here's my boy, my other boy.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Say hi. Bro is massive. He does have some big dogs over there.
yeah, I've got
I got
a
a tiny little chihuahua.
standard poodle. Here, let's see if I can. Here, Plum.
Wait. This would be an axe head, right? Mace head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you want it to wind up being.
I guess, yeah. That's fine.
I was thinking mace because, you know, it's
Holy
not
shit.
exactly sharp.
It depends what kind of, yeah. Mace sounds logical. Okay, let's do it. Mace sound.
You know,
I'm fine with that.
I figure it kind of like, what is it, the shovel from Team Fortress where you can just, like, smack someone over the head with?
Yep.
Yeah, it
Bonk
needs a
sound
nice
effects.
bonk. Yes! Quan and I are on the same
Yes.
page.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Value.
absolutely
50
love
bucks.
my poodles.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, they're super smart. They're very loving, very affectionate. They, if they find a human they love, that's the human that they want to be with. So, like, more often than not, this boy is on that ottoman staring out the window while I'm working. I've got a couch right there that I'll often just grab my laptop and work on, and then he lays there and looks out the window while I work.
Cute.
Yeah,
I love dogs.
me too.
I'm a huge dog person.
Milo got that dog in him.
I got that dog in me. Okay, the head is set up. Now let's do the shaft. Don't laugh.
Interesting. You've never seen a poodle fluffy? I feel like
Are all poodles fluffy?
I feel like fluffy is like what most people tend to do with poodles. They give them these crazy cuts and let their hair grow out to where like they're super fluffy.
Yeah, that's what I associate with poodles.
Yeah. You've always seen them shaved in your area. Interesting.
Huh.
If you live in a hotter climate, I could see that probably being more.
Yeah.
You've never seen a straight-haired poodle. Their hair, I think, is always curly. You should brush them every day, or at least every other day, because especially as the longer their hair gets, the more likely it'll be that it gets tangled and then matted, and mats really hurt.
Mats are horrible for dogs.
Yeah. So it's very important that you either brush them every day or keep their coats really short. And Plum hates to be brushed, so
Oh no.
the only thing that we keep long on him is his tail. He's got a little poof, a little mace head at the end of his tail. We call it his little morning star. And then he's got a mohawk.
That's badass. Add that. Model that.
Model his...
Plum's poof. We'll call it Plum's poof.
Plum's poof. I don't even know how I would go about doing that. I could try.
No, you don't have to now.
Oh, no.
It's the end of our day.
Yeah. Morning star fluffy mace.
If you gotta go, that's fine.
I mean, I'm the one streaming, so, like, if I go, you go.
Oh, shit, you're right. You're right. If you have to go, then I will go as well.
If I'm going, I'm taking you down with me.
I can quickly finish up this these shovel bits, and then we can take a look at it and call it good.
Yeah, that sounds good. But yeah, so people tend to do crazy hairstyles with their poodles, and oftentimes have their long hair. I prefer to keep him trimmed, so I actually groom him myself, and I gave him his most recent haircut.
Wow, you groom him yourself? Isn't that difficult?
Sometimes. I mean, it's a process, but it's cheaper than paying a groomer like $100 or $200 a dog.
Yep. I mean, we've had to learn. My parents have a little poodle chihuahua, and they've had to learn to groom because of that pup. Because it's so expensive to bring them in. Yeah.
The only thing that we take them out to do is get bathed, and it's because it's really hard to bathe these big dogs in a tub or a shower. And and we don't have a high velocity dryer, which you need because their fur just like absorbs water.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, they're
husky.
I don't even know what to call their kind of fur.
It's actually
like a
hair.
sponge. Hair, yeah.
But yes, it is like a sponge. Like it's hydrophobic at first, but if you just like, if they were to jump in a lake, they would just be soaking wet for so long, and then their hair like, again, curls up, and you have to like brush it and blow it out to actually make it comfortable for them.
Oh, poor pups. Matted fur is just the worst.
Yeah. Your mom grooms your Yorkie and Aussie. Forgot you had a Yorkie. Aussie. I remember the Aussie. Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid expensive for how often it's needed. Like, we have to get them bathed. I guess not have to, but we get them bathed and groomed like every 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, so, that sounds about right. But damn, it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
They are it's a dedication.
Yeah, but I mean, they're worth it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I never had someone come up with a dog, like any medical issues, and I'm like, oh, dang, I have to spend that much on them. It's always like, I'm totally willing.
Yeah.
To spend whatever it takes for them.
Yeah, the only time I've ever seen someone be like, that is not worth the money to spend is when, like, they've got a dog with old age who's got, like, bad arteries, cancer, and
yes,
like, isn't going to live much longer anyway. So it's like, wow, look at that shovel head. Big boy.
Damn, I can fix that. That's a quick fix.
That
gold.
That looks like a feature, literally. Not a bug.
Let's see, scale. Shoot, let me scroll down. I think 0.025 was what I went with for the other one. Let's try that.
No idea.
Shoot, that's way too small. Look, there it is. It still seems too small, but let's go with that for now. Put the sockets on, right? No, that's still gonna be too small, I think. But only one way to be sure. Change this. Yep. Look at that tiny little gold.
Oh, amazing.
It really does look good. Good job whipping this out. Whipping out the shaft.
Oh yeah, you know me, I'm real good at working the shaft.
Yeah, yep. Okay, what was the other bit? Oh, I changed it. Pommel. Ooh. pommel. I need to change material, but first I'll do this. 2-5. And then move this down. That's more like it. Now the head. And then reapply. There we go. I just need to change the material on the data table, so I forgot to do that. Giant shovel is a monument. Yes, little Arlo would love that. Okay, here we go. The true test. Arlo shovel. Oops. Almost turned on debugging. Okay. Bingo, baby. Is that too big? No, that's good. That's good.
Oh yeah, I didn't even I realized I didn't even do a hilt for it.
Oh yeah, that's fine because the grip works perfectly.
All right.
Almost. You can put what, like, even that looks good. I wonder how a curved grip would look. That's so stupid.
Bye, Engel.
Later, dude. Thanks for dropping by. We're about to wrap up anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I told my wife I'd be done at 6, so.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
That's all your fault, Milo.
Yep.
Hey,
oh my
Juan.
gosh, the speed is 0.
It's real
Alright.
rude to comment on the angle of someone's shovel.
Yeah, come on. Let's be classy here about it. Oh, that's why. Okay, cool. I think we're good to wrap up then.
All right.
I'm done on my end with all the stuff I have. Well, all
yeah.
the stuff I wanted to do.
I just save. And I'm pretty much set. Who was
Wait.
talking about your shovel? Juan.
Juan was.
Juan
did
was.
it.
Yeah. It's all Juan.
Yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I know it wasn't like the most like fun stream. I like my environment creation streams that are really like interesting to watch. This one's a bit more slow going, but I wanted to show the system a little bit before dropping it, which will be hopefully sometime in the next few weeks.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And I know everyone else is because they've been begging for this forever.
I know. It's such a step up from the previous system. The last system was so lackluster. And that's kind of what I want to do going forward, is just really improve what's already in here.
Yeah. Well,
Let's go nuts with it.
you're making good strides so far, I think.
Thank you. Try my best.
Yeah, so take that, Steam reviewers.
Yeah. Hey, it's back up to mostly positive. It was mixed the other last week, but it's back up to very positive.
Good, I'm glad to
Happy
hear
with
that.
Me too.
All right,
Thank
well,
goodness for that.
you have a good evening. Enjoy time with your little guy. And
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone else have a good evening as well. I'm gonna go,
All right.
I think, grocery shopping.
Fun. Great.
It's date night, you know.
Yep. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.